NATO and military alliances, power through cooperation. In the aftermath of World War II, the very definition of global power began to shift from territorial conquest to something far more complex. The traditional era of empires was crumbling, making way for a world defined by networks, shared security, and strategic alliances. History was no longer written by those who held the most land, but by those who held the strongest bonds with their neighbors. By 1949, post-war Europe remained a landscape of deep uncertainty and fear. As the shadow of a new conflict loomed large over the continent, 12 nations gathered in Washington, D.C., seeking a way to ensure that the devastation of the previous decade would never be repeated. They signed the North Atlantic Treaty, creating NATO and introducing the revolutionary principle of collective defense. The heart of this agreement was Article 5, stating that an attack on one member was to be considered an attack on all. This wasn't just a military contract. It was a psychological shield designed to deter aggression before a single shot could be fired. As the Cold War solidified, the focus of power shifted from conquest to deterrence through centralized defense and intelligence sharing. Information became as vital as infantry. Intelligence streams and coordinated logistics transformed the nature of military strength. Nations began to pool their resources, creating a unified force that was greater than the sum of its individual parts. Following the fall of the Berlin Wall, NATO's role evolved again, expanding into the former Eastern Bloc to stabilize a changing Europe. Alliances became the modern form of hegemony, extending influence not through occupation, but through political and security cooperation. Today, NATO faces new challenges, from cyber warfare to global peacekeeping missions far beyond its original North Atlantic borders. For AP students, the takeaway is clear. Modern power is defined by shared goals, cooperation, and international identity. As we look to the future, the negotiation of global stability remains an ongoing process, rooted in the lessons of the past.